오늘 임창용 키우기 최종화 찍고 어제부로 임창용 키우기 마무리하고 다시 선동열 키우기 다시 이어서 시작하려고 하고 있습니다. 오늘 더쇼 20 RTTS 로드 더쇼 선동열 키우기 5화 기대해 주시기를 바라겠습니다. 오랜만에 들어와서 잠깐 잊고 있었는데 선동열 지금 선동열은 지금 이제 디트로이트 타이거즈 메이저리그에 지금 콜업이 된 상태이고요. 그럼 경기 이어서 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 그 성동열 선수 같은 경우에는 원래 이제 선발로 키울 예정이었기 때문에 좀 애정을 갖고 오랫동안 이제 경기를 회차를 좀 길게 가져갈 수 있을 것 같아요. 휴스턴 애스트로스와 디트로이트 타이거즈의 경기입니다.
Number 90 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do we need to know here, Danny?
첫 경기 나와서 3승 1패, 방어율 1.27의 기록을 갖고 있습니다.
In his last 3 starts, not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock. Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Fouled away. The 1-2.
안타.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
안타.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are
시작이
2
좋지가
aboard now.
않네요.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez.
안 돼.
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
The 1-0.
확실히 근데 요즘에 그 회사를 이직해서 회사를 옮겨서 이제 좀 이제 그 퇴근 시간이 좀 빠르기 때문에 방송을 좀 빨리 시작할 수 있어서 좀 괜찮네요.
Fouled off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the
지금 이 시간에 좀 퇴근 중이신 분들도 많을 테고.
He's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
아직 저 퇴근은 못 하신 분들도 많을 텐데.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gurriel is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And he comes back with a fastball.
다행히도
Strike 3 called, and the inning is
2안타
over.
연속으로 내주고 나서
2 left for the Astros. The Tigers
그
coming up. No
3연속
score.
삼진으로 위기를 벗어납니다.
So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve, and he's got that batting lineup near the
Oh,
300
커브.
mark entering play. No balls and one strike.
호세 알투베.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bonifacio's under it, one down. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings in George Springer. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
One out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up. And there's out number 2. So here's Josh Reddick, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch.
Come on, big guy. Get yourself right here.
Pitch is
이걸
popped up.
굳이 이거를
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this.
완전 실투였는데 빠져버려가지고.
At the plate, Corey Lee. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Heading out toward shallow right. Bonifacio is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Stepping up now, Michael Brantley. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 1-0 the count. 2-0 to Brantley.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here it comes. And this pitch is swung on and missed. And the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Miles Straw will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
슬라이더 한번
Big spot
빌려볼까?
right here. Middle.
A swing and a
좋아요.
miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3, go. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
성돌
Strike 1
선수
to
같은
start the
경우에는
at-bat.
그 임창용
Now
키와
the 0-1.
임창용 키와는 다르게 원래 선발을 하려고 했었고
And a fastball swung on and
또
missed
이제
as they set him
그
down for the second time here tonight.
금방
Well, he certainly
또
wasn't
이제
intimidated on the
MLB
mound right there.
콜업
He just stared
되었기
down a
때문에
really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he
충분히 뭐
challenged him with
마음
3
편하게
straight good pitches.
애정을
I
갖고
like that he didn't give his
오랜
opponent too
시즌
much
동안
credit.
할 수 있을
No
것
runs,
같아요.
2 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss as he ran
원래
that in on
어차피
him.
또 이제
2 strikes.
디트로이트 타이거즈에 계속 있으려고 이렇게 선택해서 들어온 거기 때문에 성적이
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have
나빠도
another shot at
좀
it here.
오랫동안 이제 시즌에 팀에 머무를 거기 때문에
Again, another
뭐
foul
그리
ball.
나쁘지도 않은 것 같고요.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been
오늘은
awfully dominant up to this
6시에
point.
시작을 해서 방송을 좀 마음 편하게 좀 장시간 동안
A ball and a strike to count to the
그
Astros first
방송을 이어갈 수
baseman.
있을 것 같고요.
And he takes a
아,
big
잠깐
swing at
넘어가나?
that one as this one's lifted
아,
high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
This is
근데
the first
확실히,
home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight.
능력치가 꽤 좋은 편 아니기 때문에
These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
홈런을 쉽게 얻어맞네요.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Reined in.
뭐 그렇게 또 거의 이제 능력치가 안 좋은 신이기 때문에 예. 아 근데
George Springer, the next
시간타에
to hit, comes into
20점밖에
this
못한 거는
at-bat
좀
0 for
그렇다.
1 in the ball game. Now a ball lined toward the
아,
alley in
잠깐만.
left center. He
오,
dives.
스윙 좋았어요.
Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy,
아,
that would
역시
look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat. But a
웃을만해.
terrific diving catch in left center field.
예. 아 이런 경기는 이기기 좋아야 되는데 아
Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fouls this one off. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1 out now, 1 out.
This is flared out towards
오
second.
다행히도 예.
Throw in time at first for round
몸쪽
number
볼을
2.
버텨줍니다. 예.
Now at the plate, Corey Lee. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and
아,
what that
볼,
does, it holds the
공
pitch count down.
좋았는데
1
이제
ball, 1 strike, the
또
count.
포스팅이 나올 만도 할
1-1.
법했는데
Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Really feels
이번에
like he's
찼네.
just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
좋아요.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley. 0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. Grounded back up the
아
middle.
이것도
Fielded cleanly.
아슬아슬 닦였는데 와
And the
역시
throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
확실히 성공가 어려울만도 했어요. 그 볼이 너무
Standing
그
in
타구가
now,
너무 깊숙했기
Miles
때문에
Straw, as he'll take a look at a
좀
curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
괜-
A hit in
좀
2 tries for him so far. Now a
괜찮은
bunt attempt
이제
here.
타구에서
There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
정확하게 이제 던질 수 없는 선고였죠.
Ready once again, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On the ground to short. This could be 2.
병살타 좋아요.
One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The count now at 2-1. Pitch on the way. Fouled away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time?
내가 봐도 안
Yes,
돌았다.
says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The pitch. This is line to left.
다행이다.
Jones is right there as he
아
puts
너무
it away. No
아슬아슬한데
problem for the
경기가.
first out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out. Ball, that's out.
안 낚이네 자꾸.
On a line, that's a base hit in the
확실히
left field.
지금은
And
제구가
this will get all the way to the wall now.
아직까지는 제구가 잘 되지가 않아요.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
네,
He's
호세
hitless in
알투베.
his 2 at-bats so far. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still
아, 이걸
can't hit a
커트해.
slider.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Popped up. Number
오,
49
다행이다.
is there. 2 down. Digging in once again, George Springer. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line drive to
이거.
center field. That's in there. Base hit.
아.
Gurriel rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run is in to score from second.
Dan, you'll take
아,
RBIs any way
나쁘구나.
you can
나쁘다.
get
좋지
them, but
않아,
when they
좋지
give your
않아.
team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
2-2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Popped up. Candelario has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
아, 이게 잠깐만. 다행히. 아, 도쯤 돼가지고 이제 패전은 모면했어요. 그래도 지더라도. 예.
Hey, it took him an extra
예,
frame to do it,
팀은
but hey, they're
삼성
not gonna complain
3대2로
as they lock up
예,
a
패배를
nice road
했고요.
victory here in 10 innings.
다행히도 중간에
3-2
도주를
to
만들었기
finish in
때문에
tonight's
예,
game. Houston
저희
get their
패전은
30th
아닙니다.
win on the road so far this season. Ryan Presley gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Chris Davinsky closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight.
아, 근데 뭐 7이닝에 20점이면 그렇게 못한 건 아니죠.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
아, 진짜 금방 올라왔네.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of
예,
Major League
코메리카
Baseball.
파크에서 펼쳐지는
Tonight we've got a good matchup in store
보스턴
between the Boston Red
레드삭스와
Sox and the Detroit
디트로이트 타이거즈의
Tigers.
경기입니다.
Tigers baseball comes your way next. Number 90 gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. So the base is empty here with
네,
one away.
브랜든
And ready to bat next,
니모.
the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
헛스윙.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. So guys, these
아, 1위가
Tigers, as they
지금
begin play here tonight, they come
아메리칸
in playing well.
정부 리그
6-3 over the last
정부지구
9 ball games, including a
미네소타
victory
트윈스가
last
1위네요.
time out.
Hey, Manny V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. To the plate now is
네,
the
JD
designated hitter,
마르티네즈
JD
이번 타자입니다.
Martinez. First chance for
홈런
him here in the top of the
29개.
first with nobody on.
아, 3부 타자구나.
He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0. Ball inside.
Now the 2-0 home. And it's fouled away.
아우, 기간지러워.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. And a fastball called strike
삼진.
3, and the side is retired.
1회 깔끔하게 마무리합니다.
Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the
이번
punch-out.
경기는
Rafael Devers is sent
굉장히
packing
좀
for out
출발이
number
좋습니다.
2 in the inning. And that'll
이번 타자
bring in
가렛
Garrett Cooper. And
쿠퍼고요.
as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Hit down the third base line. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
득점도 잘 해주고 있고요. 타자들이.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Pops this one up. Candelario in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
막히네.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball
높은
very
볼.
well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
아니, 저건 진짜
And
내가
that's going to be high 2-2 now.
제구가 너무하됐네.
Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply
Ah,
on the ground. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout there.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bradley aboard here at first with nobody out.
아이고,
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
대구가 말을 안 들어.
In there, 2-1.
경사 가자.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bonifacio will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So here's Michael Chavis now, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Runners on first with one down. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking
삼진.
into the zone for a strike.
Fastball, strike 3 called, as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
예, 앤드류
Left-handed hitting,
베이텐디.
Andrew Benintendi stands in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. This is on the ground over to
좋습니다.
first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Leading off the inning, Brandon Nimmo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Nimmo, a former New York Met, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this
네,
one. How about
3진 7개째
7
기록
Ks, and we're
중이고요.
just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking.
Plays that first now.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0.
야, 2루타를 치고도.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And
라파엘
we'll see
데버스.
if he tries to cheat to something this
시즌 2할
evening.
3푼 7리고요.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
아, 2할 3푼 7인데 5번 타자면은
And that's a
거의
called
교체가
strike to
못하네요.
letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
The 1-2. Liner toward right center.
거의
Bonifacio
그
moves to
다들
his
이제
right
야구
and puts this one away
팬이시라면
in the alley for
아시겠지만
out number 1.
거의 저
Settling in now, Garrett
그
Cooper
타자들이 이제
looking to
거의
put the ball in
3, 4,
play
5,
here. He
3,
went
4,
down on
5번이
strikes in his first at bat.
중심 타선이고 예, 그 3, 4, 5번이 저 잘 터져줘야 거의 이기는 경우가 이기가 쉽기 때문에 승리에 좀 많은 효과를 주기 때문에 타율이 좋으면
Yeah, man,
좋은데
he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove
2할
with the
3푼
next batter,
7리면은
he's not going to worry too much about
많이
it.
좋은 편은 아니죠. 예, 말하는 순간
Here's
예,
Jackie
1루타
Bradley now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
경기를 보시는 동안에
And he fouls this one off.
영상이 마음에 드셨다면 좋아요와 구독, 그 다음에 알림 설정까지 부탁드리겠습니다.
The next 0-2 is outside for a ball.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, two-way now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Michael Chavis. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some
9번
adjustments.
타자죠.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
No outs.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
3진
Well,
10개
this
기록
pitching
중이고요.
staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game
저렇게
of this
휘두르니까
series.
이제 헛스윙인 줄 알았네.
In now, Andrew Benintendi.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Reined in time to first, and there are 2
근데
away.
빠르긴 빠르다.
Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner in there for a base hit, and that means JD Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
And look
볼인데?
inside, but that's ruled a strike,
꽁
nothing in
들어갔습니다.
1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season,
제이드
Martinez gets
마르티네스
a little over the 270 mark.
156안타로 이제 그 아메리칸 리그 안타 2위입니다.
Now a hard liner, but foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Red
토스로 하는
Sox lead
것보다
1. They're on the
타장하는 게
short end of a
어렵더라고요.
4-0 score.
오히려 마음이 급해지고.
All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Bonifacio is there, and he makes the catch for the out. One man
최대
is out in the Red Sox seventh, and that brings up the
원아웃을
third
잡는
baseman
동안
Rafael Devers.
뭐
Ready with the
득점을 잘
first
막아내고
pitch. Here
있고요.
it comes. First pitch here is another
안
fly
탔군요.
ball. This one out to left field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one
좀
into
행운의
left
안타
field.
같기도
Dan,
하고
sometimes a jam sandwich
절묘하게
tastes much
딱
better than a rocket right at somebody.
Now batting.
At the plate, Garrett Cooper. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole.
오늘
0-2.
어,
Runner at first
꼭
here, one man out.
스트라이크가 2개.
Hit hard down the line. A dive, but
Ah.
it's off his glove. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring
괜찮아.
position.
경찰 잡으면
Yeah,
돼.
Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base,
경찰을
but haven't
잡으면
been
되지.
able to string anything together.
Count remains at 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Again, another foul ball.
와. 높은 볼?
And he's just
아,
rolling right now. And
예,
even
결과 좋지
dozen
않았는데,
strikeouts for him in the
예,
ball game. Got him with a
스트라이크.
good high
예,
fastball
헛스윙으로
there.
첫
Danny, we see a lot of that pitch
헛스윙으로
in
삼진 잡아야
strikeout
됩니다.
situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so
네,
enticing.
아무래도
to hit
이번
that you
이닝이
think you'll
마지막이
see
되지
that
않을까
ball
싶은데요.
as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to
깔끔하게
get on top of that
아,
good
카운트
high hard
잡아내면서
fastball.
Popped him up. Rogers
마무리합니다.
waits on it, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They're down 4-0.
던져 계속? 아, 진짜 정말 참.
So striding in, Michael Chavis. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
깜짝이야.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him
홈런 된 줄
to take
알았네.
some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in 3 at-bats
아,
to this
이제-
point. And he'll break
이제
through with a
교체해줘야지.
solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this
아,
last.
교체해줘.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he takes a call. Strike
strike.
at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
어?
And now a
아,
balk
저건
has been
진짜.
called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a
아,
base
완전
hit.
노린 것도 아니고
Benintendi
정말
rounds
진짜.
the corner and is headed home.
아,
Safe at the plate as they get on the board. It's 4-1 now. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the
교체되고요.
dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to
야,
do it for a
중앙
starter
개투가
here
파스
tonight.
12패라고?
Gregory Soto gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
근데 방어력 좋은데? 근데 왜 판정 12패가 아니고 아주 잘 봤네요. 예.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and
네,
excitement.
시즌
In the
4승째
end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the
시즌
next one.
4승째
4-2 the final
승리가
score
되고요.
tonight. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 90 with his 4th win this season.
어디 보자. 지금 달력이 이제 마지막 달이구나. 그렇다면 올해 신인상은 누가 받을까요? 아, 나는 꿈에도 못 꾸구나. 아이씨. 3일 거에도 안 되네. 야, 2라 7푼 오리면은, 아우.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers
페네일파크에서
and the
펼쳐지는
Boston Red Sox. It's baseball. It's the
디트로이트
show.
타이거즈와
And it comes your way next.
보스턴 레드삭스입니다.
Eduardo Rodriguez.
상대 스마트 투수는 에두아르도 로드리게즈고요.
Hey, this guy comes into this
28경기
start, Matt,
나와서
having
11승
lost two
12패,
of his last three starts.
방어율
So you know he
3.81의
wants to get
기록을
off on the
가지고
right foot
있습니다.
in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire.
좋습니다. 선취 득점하고요.
So coming to the plate, Pedro Dominguez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
페드로 도밍게스.
0-1, here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jones comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 0-2 delivery. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Right side. Sanchez able to get there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
안타 2개 이상 치지
One left
맞지
for the Red
않도록
Sox.
하는
They
미션이
still trail
있었는데
1-0.
성공하고요. 와, 4점.
Standing in, Rafael Devers. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Slider laid off for a ball. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way.
Here we go, boys. That's a ball.
아깝네.
Andrew Benintendi will be next. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Stewart comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now
앤드류
at the plate,
베이팅기.
Andrew Benintendi, as he'll get his
6번
first
타자로
opportunity
내려왔네요.
in this one. Pitch on the way. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in, Brandon Nimmo. He's got hits in
근데
each
아까
of the
시면은
last
저
5 ball games.
10대 잡고 50인데 왜 아까 시면은
Turns on
1번
this one and
타자로
yanks it
나왔지?
foul and back out of play.
10대가
Bases
빠를
are
것도
empty here
아닌데.
with 2 men out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2?
A swing and a miss.
네,
That
3진으로
retires the side, and that
이닝
will do
마무리하고요.
it. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Detroit is out in front. Now in the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
MVP.
Back up the middle.
아우, 야,
And
세상에.
that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now to the plate,
네,
Christian
크리스티안
Vasquez.
바스케스.
And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Now the 0-1.
Ball 1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
이거 은근히 제구가 안 된단 말이야.
The 1-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
네,
He's not
들어가세요.
going to feel
네.
good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches.
페드로
Hopefully, we'll
도밍게스
see him get a little bit more
3할
aggressive
3리.
next time.
오.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pedro Dominguez is at the plate here as he
경기장에
quickly finds
치사리다가
himself
치네요,
down
이제.
a strike. It's 0-1. Heading
그냥
out towards shallow right.
마스코트가 그냥 열심히 응원하는
Bonifacio
거야.
is there to
그래서.
put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
그 우리나라의 그 치어리더
Now
문화는
at the
되게 좋은
plate,
것 같아요.
Garrett Cooper, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The first baseman.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Cooper.
Bradley is off at first with 2 away. Line to the right side.
아니 저 수비.
He
아유.
lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Bradley is on his way home. He comes across to score as the gap shortens to 4 now. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
2 outs here. 2 outs.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, fouled away.
Yeah, you
아,
want to
눈
put
시력이
all
안
the effort
좋나?
as he
아니,
sells
안
out for
그래도
it,
쓰지
but
뭐.
the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
And it's fouled away.
자, 커브볼.
1-2
Ah,
to the
이거
Boston
맞죠.
shortstop.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff. Oh,
And we'll have to
저런
leave
볼에
it there
바뀌네요.
as this is strike 3, and that will.
오,
So here's the
오늘
Boston
굉장히
cleanup hitter,
저
Jesus
무난하게
Aguilar.
갑니다.
He
네,
starts
7대2.
the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hey, come on now.
Here's the 1-0.
Hey. Yep, that ball went out.
Nobody here, nobody.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how
네,
aggressive he
4번
is in the
타자
zone with a 3-ball
제주스
count.
아길라르.
Looking to fade his first walk.
삼진.
Here it comes.
아, 삼진.
And that
아,
misses for
볼넷.
ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Ready now, Rafael Devers. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
오, 삼진
Couldn't hold up
다행입니다.
on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Here we go, guys.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2.
Inside ball. Ball.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Fouled off. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up to
play.
second for 1. On to first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
The left fielder.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. 0-1 the count. And there's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is
자꾸
taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox had themselves a 2-out base runner.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Brandon Nimmo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. A couple of walks, but no. Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Junior.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. In now, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Christian Vasquez.
First offering on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Pedro Dominguez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
8대까지 벌어지고요.
Too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Got no one out now.
That misses 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
A bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hard on the ground towards short.
와, 잘
And a
쳤네.
base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
원아웃에
Here's
1루도.
the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and now it'll kick around in the corner.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the
아,
run
다행히도
comes in to score.
좀 우리 팀이 점수를 좀 많이 내서
Probably wanted more
그나마
of that at bat with
다행입니다.
runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end.
예, 8대4로 승리해서 예, 우승 달성합니다.
It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
8-4 tonight.
이 방송한 지 1시간밖에 안 되는데 피곤이 좀 몰려와서 커피를 좀 타고 와야겠어요. 예. 잠시만 실례하겠습니다. 예. 커피를 좀 타고 와야겠어요. 이게 졸려가지고 갑자기. 예, 커피 타고 왔습니다. 잠시, 예, 게임 쉬어야겠어요. 잠시 한 5분 동안, 예, 얘기를 하면서, 예, 좀, 잠을 좀 깨야겠어요. 커피 마시면서. 아, 요즘, 예, 요즘 많이 피곤합니다. 요즘에 잠이 그렇게 적게 자는 것도 아닌데도 불구하고, 예, 좀, 굉장히 졸리네요, 요즘에. 예. 잠깐만, 그, 방송이 왜 이러지? 아, 요즘에, 요즘에 너무 피곤해서, 예, 잠을 충분히 자는 것 같은데도 불구하고, 이제 좀, 너무 피곤합니다, 요즘에. 좀 이제 커피도 좀 마시면서, 좀 이제 잠을 좀 깨야겠어요. 지금, 그러면서, 예, 좀, 팀 성적 좀 확인 좀 하고요. 예, 로테이션 좀 확인해 볼게요. 예, 예. 이게, 그렇게, 음, 좀 하위 팀이네요. 좀, 그래서, 오버롤 이렇게 높진 않고, 예. 확실히 근데 오히려 이런 팀일수록, 예, 그 콜업 되기가 빨라요. 예, 낮은 성적이, 굉장히 이제 그, 콜업이 좀 빨리 될 가능성이 많기 때문에, 확실히 그런 점에서는 좋습니다. 다음에 로테이션. 내가 일선발이야? 아, 6승 12패. 그 다음에 9승 8패. 마이클 풀머. 예. 그 다음에 타렉 스쿠발. 어, 문제가, 스펜서 텀블이네요. 예. 얘 나이가 좀 많이 먹었나? 아닌데? 그래도 그렇게 좀, 못, 음, 못할 만한 나이가 아닌데도 불구하고, 예. 18살. 예. 손동열. 좀, 생각보다 좀, 예, 계속 보다 보니까 그런지 모르겠는데, 좀 디테일한 면이, 예, 많이 닮은 것 같긴 합니다. 예, 그래도 꼴등은 아니네, 그래도. 예. 예, 비록 이제 거의, 뭐, 이번 시즌은 그냥 뭐, 예, 포스트 시즌은 거의 못 가는 거나 마찬가지인데, 그래도 성적을 좀 한번 확인해 볼게요. 예. 음, 아틀레, 이게 팀이 어디였더라? 오클랜드 아틀레티스였나? 오클랜드로 알고 있는데, 이 팀이. 뉴욕 양키스. 와, 다저스 90승 52패. 확실히, 우리나라에서도 많이 알려져 있는. 잠깐만, 근데 와일드 카드가 90. 야, 98승 4의 3패. 그 다음에 개인 순위. 예. 마이클 브렌틀리 3할 2푼 1리로 타율 1위네요. 근데 그렇게 루크 보이트하고 차이가 얼마 안 돼서 아직까지는 모르겠네요. 홈런 순위가 리치 힐 17승 6패. 홈런이 호세 아브레우 홈런 42개로 1위네요. 그러면은 이제 슬슬 다시 이어가도록 하겠습니다.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
그게 좀 머리 스타일이 좀 촌스럽긴 하다. 근데 완전 장발이라서 거의 80년대. 하긴 그 기준으로 만들었기 때문에 뭐 충분히 이해할 만한 수준이고요. 상대 투수가 제임슨 타이론 14승 6패. 방어율 1.36이에요. 방어율이 좀 괜찮은데요.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball and
근데
it's coming up next.
전간판 위에 그 호랑이 두 마리 너무 멋있다. 부장이.
Number 90, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Standing in, Rob Joyner. He will lead this one off today.
1번 타자 랍 조이너.
Number 19.
이번
Here's
경기는
the first offering. A ball and no
피츠버그와
strikes. So,
경기네요.
fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, it was a low-scoring affair. Good pitchers duel, good defense in the first game, but the home team's able to scratch it out And they're looking for a 2-game sweep, Dan.
You know, Dero, it's never easy to sweep in any league, but boy, in a 2-game set like this, you win a nail-biter in the first one, you have to start thinking being greedy and win this one and get out of here with a clean sweep.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitches fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
잠깐만. 커버볼.
And he
너무
missed with this
늦었다.
one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
그렇다면
Gotta love the
슬라이더?
battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game.
이거.
That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
이번 타자 케빈
Plate now
뉴먼.
for Pittsburgh is the DH, Kevin Newman. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a
3할
chance
2푼
at
4리.
claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right
야,
now.
이거를-
3rd in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training, if he could finish in the top 5 in batting average, everyone would have signed that in blood.
Runner back standing. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken high above the zone.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he lays off
이게
there,
또
ball
볼이야?
4. So back-to-back walks have
볼넷
him
두
in
개.
business here with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Brian Reynolds. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away.
Hey, let's turn this.
From the stretch. That one's down around the knees,
다행이다.
taken for a strike. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
왜
Breaking
이렇게
ball
안
there is
되지?
down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch
Oh,
is you're
좋습니다.
changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high
뛰지
hard
못하죠.
fastball.
Jones is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
근데 이래 너무 많이 던진다.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Eric Gonzalez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. No balls and 1 strike. Down and away, ball 1.
5번 타자
Joyner
에릭
over at
곤잘레스.
second. Newman at first, 2 out in the inning. And there's ball 2 now.
이거를
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Long run for the right fielder.
네.
He's there to make the
다행히도
play, and that'll
위기
retire the
넘어갑니다.
side. A couple of walks, but no. Stepping up to the plate, Gregory Polanco. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
6번 타자 그레고리 플랑코.
He's set. Here it comes. And there's a
제어가
fastball
좋지
well
않아?
off the plate inside.
Nobody.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
안으로 쏠렸어.
Jones is there, and he'll bring
다행히도
this one
플라이
in.
아웃이고요. 듬직하다 근데 생김새가.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Kramer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
케빈 크라머 7번 타자입니다.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Kramer A California-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Reyes comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. Into the box now, Ke'Bryan Hayes, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Hey.
Who's the first here?
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Nope.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches
Oh.
to this point. And the inning
슬라이더
goes
바깥으로 많이
away in
빗나가는데
unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball
고맙게도
way
헛스윙을
outside the
해줍니다.
strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Now batting, Jacob Stallings.
예,
You should check out his
제이콥
righty-lefty
스탈링스.
splits. No surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2.
와 카트 씨.
Softly hit out toward short.
야 저거를 친단 말이야.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
아 투구수가 좀 많죠
Digging in for
오늘은.
his second at bat, Rob
얘네
Joyner.
좀 많이
He drew a
던졌어.
walk his first time up. Ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss
네,
here as
삼진.
he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Digging in to try it again. Kevin Newman reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 3rd inning, no score to
케빈
this
뉴먼
point.
2루타가
And he looks like he's
내셔널
toying
리그에서
with him here. It's
1위네요.
0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error.
Back now for the Tigers' 3rd turn at bat.
Oh,
And
Heidi
unfortunately for
Watney.
them and their fans, this
오랜만입니다.
lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work.
All set for the start of
사회까지
the
오는
4th.
동안
And
예,
coming
점수
forward is the
0대
switch
0이고요.
hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to
이걸
get some
보여주네.
base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
A 2-0 count to the Bucks center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Jones comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
아, 확실히 근데 외야수들도 발이 빨라야 좋긴 하겠네요. 네, 4번 타자 조시 벨.
First pitch of the at bat.
어우, 한 군데로 쏠렸어.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to
아,
set up the
확실히
heater.
제구가 좋지
And
않아.
they could go either
아직까지.
way now, I suppose. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first
아유.
baseman couldn't get
아,
the foot
실책.
back in time. So it's a runner at
실책이라.
first as a result of the throwing error. And stepping up as the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Gonzalez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
아,
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here now the 2-2. Tries to dump this one out to left. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled away.
아, 장타를
Pitching has the
노리는구나.
upper
경사타
hand early as
맞으려고.
we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't
네,
mess around
저렇게
much in
욕심을
that
부리면
at-bat, Dan.
네, 삼진
No, that was
아웃이죠.
pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Hey, 2-away now.
So digging in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
삼진 아웃.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
아, 씨.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
야, 벌써 투구수가 74개야?
Hit the other way out toward right
아,
field.
이거 돌렸구나,
Bonifacio's under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So the error winds.
네, 2사 만루에서 네, 다행히도 위기를 모면했는데 아,
Ready to
투구수가
go
너무
in the
많아요.
top of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
0-2, here it comes.
아,
Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the
Oh,
count holds
제법을
steady
이랬지?
at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Reyes is right there, 1 down. Stepping into the box, Rob Joyner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me
Ah,
over
이거
breaking
진짜
ball,
잘해주네.
and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
야,
And
저기를
it's fouled away. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
아마 5회가 마지막에 되지 않을까
Even at 2
싶은데요.
balls and
예.
2 strikes, here's the pitch. Popped him
내가 봤을
up.
때는 저 뭐지?
Number 49
이렇게까지
is there
가면은
for it.
이렇게 해서
Two gone.
분명 실점을 먹을 것 같은데. 야, 벌써 89개.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this
바꾸나요?
afternoon.
아, 교체됩니다.
So he'll head for an early shower as he fails to go the requisite 5 innings, but it doesn't matter anyway in a tie game. He'll leave with a no decision.
이반 노바.
Ivan Nova will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
세 경기에 나와서 방어율 2.38. 예.
Play ball. Out. He's out. 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 3. He's safe.
야, 연장. 오.
Wow, that
또
game flew
언제까지
by,
가서
but that's what
졌었어.
happens when you
아이고.
get a well-pitched
고생해요.
one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame.
그렇다면은 재구를 높여야 되는데 우선 캡이 안 올랐고 예. 아하, 이런 젠장. 이런 곤란한데. 아. 아씨.
We are under the lights as
네,
the show
이번
gets you ready
경기는
for another edition of
디트로이트
Major
타이거즈와
League Baseball.
클리블랜드
A good matchup here for
인디언스와
you tonight between the
경기입니다.
Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on the show starts
오,
now.
인기가 많은가 본데.
Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally,
Coming to the plate
네.
now, Delino DeShields.
지금-
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
클리블랜드가 지금
And the pitch.
제가 알기로는
Runs up and gets this one down.
예, 와일드
And he won't take
카드
any chances on
지금
that one,
진출을
as this
누리기
is
위해서
scooped
지금 하는
away
것
in
같은데,
foul territory for the first strike.
예, 고춧가루 부대가 돼야겠죠. 저희 팀이 고춧가루 부대로.
0-1 count and the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
오케이.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Comes off an 0 for 4 in
공이 아주
last
좋아.
night's ball game. 0-1 pitch on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball
좋습니다.
that time, out number 2.
the main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to
예,
do some damage.
프란시스코,
So when you strike
예,
both of them
린도르.
out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of
오호.
stress.
So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey,
자,
they
그다음에
come into
마지막에
game 2 of this
직구로.
series riding high. A huge
아니야.
one-run
그게
victory
아니야.
yesterday.
여기.
Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
슬라이더.
Indian
이거 안
shortstop
낚인단
behind
말이야.
1 and 2 in the
이렇게 좋은
count.
공을.
Fouled off.
커트 계속. 예.
Popped straight
내가
up.
잡을게.
Number
잘
90
꺼져.
is under it. And that retires the side. We've played an inning, still. Last half of the second
타선들이
set to
지금
go.
깨긴
And
깼는데,
next to bat will be the
예,
outfielder, Fran
이어나지
Morales.
못하네요.
Not
점수를
even
득점하지
close on that
못합니다.
swing. No balls and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, James
Now here it comes.
Marquez.
Cut fastball taken for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Bonifacio is right there as he takes it for the second out. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
자,
Yeah, if he's going
커브볼.
to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better.
와, 이걸
And there's
와,
a base hit. The first one of the ball
이
game for the
타이밍
Indians.
타이밍 잡아가지고
Well, there's a
쳐버리네.
case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Jose Ramirez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Naquin, the runner at first with 2 gone. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
I got it. Me. I got it.
Jones is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for... Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And he fouls this one off.
Josh Naylor.
Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away.
지금 순간 이제 실시간을 할지 3시간을 채울지 이제 2시간만 채울지 잠시 고민 중이었는데요. 2시간이나 하려나? 3시간 너무 긴가 방송이?
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
이게 확실히 근데 방송을 보시는 분들이 적다 보니까 이게 좀 판단하기가 어려워요 거의.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Hit in the air to center field. Reyes is there.
플라이 아웃. 우리 정수 어디 있지?
For the Indians, Delino DeShields. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
우선은 2시간 채우고 시청자가 이제 들어오는 거에 따라서 더 가능하면 진행을 하도록 하겠습니다. 우선은 또 지금 2020 시즌 거의 마무리이기 때문에 마무리도 하고 계약도 좀 마무리를 지었기 때문에 아마 2시간 좀 넘을 것 같기도 해요.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a danger.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Reyes is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And it's fouled away. On the year, Reyes possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. A ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. High chopper to third. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third.
타구가 좀 느려서 또 이제 바운드가 컸기 때문에 이제 성공하기 좀 어려웠을 텐데 아웃 시킵니다 그래도
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going.
수비를 할 때 그 1루, 2루, 3루의 그 선구 받는 실력도 많이 중요해요. 근데
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
저는 어떻게 설명할지 모르겠는데
So here's Tyler Naquin.
그 받는 그 선구를 받는 입장에서도 좀 바운스가 이제 무너지지 않고 받는 그런 것도 굉장히 중요하게 보여요.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Third baseman.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Ramirez.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2.
자, 커브볼.
Swung on
오,
and missed,
좋습니다.
and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 1-0.
아, 안타 6개, 한 1점이라.
Digging in now, Josh Naylor will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to
예,
shake things
6회말
up here for a
클리블랜드의
lineup that quite frankly has been
공격
non-existent today.
8번 타자 조시 네일러고요.
They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Grounded softly to the right. Knee high, he barehands it. Hey now. Next will be the designated hitter, Oscar Mercado. He flew out in his last
근데 오늘 경기하면서 느끼는 거지만 수비가 그렇게 나쁘지는 아닌 것 같아요. 간간히 좀 예, 어리버리한 모습도 보기도 하고 예, 좀 실책도 하긴 했는데 근데 너무 이제 그 수비가 안정되는 모습이 좀 많이 보여서 수비는 그렇게 그다지 이렇게 나빠 보이지 않습니다.
I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bonifacio's under it, and that retires the side. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fouled away.
좀 밸런스가 무너질 수 있음에도 불구하고 아웃을 시켰어요.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And quickly there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Franmil Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And it's fouled away. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. That one bends into the zone.
야,
Strike on the
저거는 안
breaking
친 게
ball.
되게
His slider's been
이상한데?
impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
예, 중교수가
And
플라이
that
아웃으로
will conclude matters here in the 7th.
3아웃 채웁니다.
Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail this one.
팔에
Digging in, James
또
McCann.
등판하고
He got
있고요.
called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes
점수는 아직
in this spot.
1대0입니다.
Has to put the ball in play.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one skied out toward right. Giving chase is Bonifacio. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Tyler Naquin. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so
확실히
far.
투구수가 투구수를 적게 던질수록 이제 체력에 무리가 가지 않기 때문에 좀 중간 개투나 마무리 투수가 이제 좀 믿음이 안 갈 때 좀 투구수를 줄여서 많은 이닝을 소화하면 좋습니다. 네, 호세 라미레스고요. 스트라이크 아웃과 플라이 아웃 있겠습니다.
What a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
9회까지 나올 수 있을 것 같기도 하고요. 여기서 빨리 아웃을 잡아야겠죠.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch.
아, 헛스윙이 안 나오네.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but I.
아, 이거 삼진 아웃.
That retires the side, and that will do it.
야, 근데 씨발
All set for the bottom of the
완타에
ninth.
1점이란 게 말이 안
The
되네.
first baseman, Josh Naylor, and this will be fouled away.
스포츠란 게 어떤 결과가 나올지 좀 변수가 많은 게 스포츠이긴 하지만
That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2's the count.
이럴 때 이런 경기일 때 그 투수의 역할이 크죠.
Jesse Winker will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Delino DeShields. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is
라인
over.
드라이브 잡아내면서 완봉승으로 1대0 승리 지켜냅니다. 완봉승을 거뒀다는 것보다 1대0의 상황에서도 실점을 주지 않았던 게 가장 다행이라고 가장 기분이 좋네요.
Detroit led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Number 90 earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he allows him.
Pitcher is called into his manager's office after a notable performance.
처음 완봉승. 첫 완봉승 이제 축하한다고 한 것 같습니다. 뭐라고? 드래프트? 안 되지. 야, 나는 타이거즈맨이라고 우리 손동열이는 우리 동열이는 KB 오리브에서도 그렇고 타이거즈맨이야.
A pitcher receives kudos from his coach after a memorable appearance.
간만에 피안타율 아 쉣. 아, 근데 이게 금메달을 따기가 되게 힘든 것 같아요. 예. 이게 이것도 훈련인데, 예. 이게 금메달, 그 다음에 은메달, 동메달, 이렇게 이런 순으로, 예, 훈련 성적을 받을 수 있는데, 아무래도 이제 금메달을 받을수록 좋죠. 예, 높은 능력치를 받을 수 있습니다. 금메달로 갈수록. 아, 예, 금메달은 땄고요. 중요한 캡이 열려야 되는데, 예. 그 캡이 닫혀버리면은, 예, 그 캡 닫힌 그 지점까지밖에 능력치가 못 올리기 때문에, 예. 좀 캡이 빨리 열려야 됩니다. 예.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on the Show is next.
캔자스 시티 로얄스와 경기가 이루어지겠습니다. 캔자스 시티가 지금 하위 아메리칸 중부지구 하위인데도 불구하고 분위기가 좋아요. 와, 26경기 나와서 4승 15패. 와, 진짜 아무리 방어율에 4점 때려주면은 안타깝다. 1번 타자 아델베르토 몬데시.
Now the pitch lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball.
디트로이트는 지금 1회 초에 득점을 이미 선취 득점을 했고요.
right-handed pitching, Mondesi is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games. 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, at the ball.
Whit Merrifield will be next. He's set and the 3-0 offering.
오,
And set up
중앙에
behind the plate,
뚫렸어요.
Rusty Valentine as
잠깐만,
you see the
이거
rest of the
늦어지라고
umpiring
하는데?
crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty
Yeah,
Valentine,
이걸-
he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Second baseman.
In there, 0-1.
Merrifield.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
예, 윗 메리필드.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
At the ball.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. KC down in order. It remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Salvador Perez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Now the pitch. Down the first baseline.
오,
And he'll
스윙
take it to the
좋았습니다.
bag himself for the out. So bases
아,
are empty
더쇼도
here
원래
with 2
쉽지가
gone,
않거든요.
and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. And it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. And he takes
은근히
strike
수순정이
2.
좋아야 되기 때문에.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
2 out, nobody on. Waved at and
Oh,
missed for the
헛스윙.
3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the...
방망이 멈추려고 했습니다면은
Striding forward
예,
now is the
멈추지
DH.
못했고요.
Ryan
그래서
O'Hearn,
삼진 아웃
hitless in 4 tries in the
당했던
ball
것
game
같습니다.
yesterday. Out in front of it, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery. And he takes
오,
strike
좋다, 좋아.
3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a
네.
really good hitter,
알렉산드-
and instead of
알렉스
working around the
고든.
zone, he challenged him
이하
with 3
치프
straight
칠리.
good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Alex Gordon stands in as he looks at a called strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not
Wow.
going to see that pitch again.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on.
알겠죠, 슬라이더.
Lined into left
Ah,
center.
ah.
And the Royals are in the hit column.
예상하기 짧았구만.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always
이제
pull happy.
키스.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Gordon stands at first with 1 out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stewart is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
되게 커트는 되게 잘하는데
Digging in,
안타로
Adalberto
만들기 좀
Mondesi.
힘든가
0
봐요.
for 1 for him here in this one. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands
Foul
inside that ball,
say
stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Hunter Dozier is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Count even now at 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Frozen on the fastball.
좋습니다.
Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
예, 위기 뒤에 기회라고 2점 추가합니다.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
예, 투심. 투심 어디 던질까 나.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo,
야,
up and in.
저걸 저렇게.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for
진짜
another
이제
fastball, but the
커트
pitcher
거
went to
보면은
breaking ball, and the hitter just
와,
fouls
정말
that
대단한
ball.
것 같아.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2
소리는 안
strikes.
예,
The
바깥으로 스마일.
1-2. Line to
와.
shortstop, and there's
당연히
one
라인
away.
드라이브.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he
예,
has the right
삼진
approach going.
좋고요.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out.
삼진
Edwin
6개.
Encarnacion goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Salvador Perez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. There's a breaking ball that
진짜.
couldn't quite catch the inside. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
커브볼은 여기 딱 던져줘가지고.
And he'll
아이쿠야.
lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3-2.
Jorge Soler would be next. And it's
Wow.
fouled away.
근데 확실히 그냥 타자 입장에서는 커트를 많이 쳐서 예.
And he looks at one that
저렇게
misses, and that's an
볼넷을
excellent job of
얻거나
making his man throw a lot of pitches
안타를
as he toughs
이제
out a walk.
맞추는데
In
예,
is
좀
Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
확률이 높아질 수 있어요.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway,
뭐,
says the home plate
투수의
umpire.
심리를 이제 흔들거나 예,
And it's 1-1.
아니면은 이제 그 타격의 감각을 익힐 수 있기 때문에 익혀지기
Ready
때문에
with the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And as it turns out, the
수비한
2-out
만들고요.
walk doesn't come around
그래서
to hunt him
이제
as that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City.
한
They
타석에
trail in this
예,
one 3-0.
커트를 계속 시키고 투구수가 많아지다 보면, 예, 좀 이제 타자의 입장에서 좀 유리해질 가능성이 좀 높습니다. 예, 제가 볼 땐 그래요. 예.
So
저는
next to the
전문가가
plate for
아니기
the
때문에
Royals, Ryan
잘
O'Hearn.
모르겠습니다만.
He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-1 takes a pass and misses.
좋습니다.
That strike two.
슬라이더.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled off.
이놈도 또 커트를 시작하네 또.
2-2, here it is. And there's ball three on a breaking ball that misses away.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't
아하,
want to
볼넷.
allow a leadoff walk. Needs
오늘
to
두
just
번째
focus
볼넷
in on his
내주고요.
mechanics right here.
8번 타자 알렉스
Stepping
고든.
in, Alex Gordon, a base hit in his first trip.
Alex Gordon.
아유. 확실히 저렇게
From the belt, the pitch. Here's a little chopper
인형,
up the middle.
칼인형을 쓰고
Scooped up. There's one.
예, 저런 옷을
Turn
입으면
throw is in
못할
time.
거-
And
못할
what do you
것이
know?
없죠.
They do get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are
더블
usually
플레이
pretty costly,
만들어내고요.
but that won't be the case this time
9번 타자
after the
니키스.
two ball.
Center fielder Nick Heath.
He's set and the pitch. Nick Heath is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Heath, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 16th round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an
한
absolute
골도
steal.
쏠렸다.
Being drafted where he
위험할
was,
뻔했어.
there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact
커브볼
at the big league
맞게.
level. Hey, that
And we'll have to
좋습니다.
leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the
Oh,
ones you look
커트,
to generate a
커터,
lot of action.
커터.
They just haven't
예,
been up
커터
to the task so far
정확하게
in this
들어갔고요.
one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
예, 투심
Gets the
허스,
fastball by him here. He's
패스트볼의
in control
헛스윙.
0-2.
그다음에 직구 빠진 공.
1-2
너무
the
빠졌다.
count of the Royals shortstop.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking
자,
ball
다시
down and
투심.
away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't
커트.
even close.
자, 커브볼.
Grounded up the first
야,
baseline.
커트
But this is
대박인데.
a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, no outs here.
Lays off
빠졌다.
2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2.
커터.
He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Candelario has a play. One down. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One down, one down.
Bouncer up the middle. Reined in.
예,
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a
살짝
step
빠진
for
공.
the second out.
치면서 땅볼을 유도해냅니다.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Second baseman
No balls and one strike.
Merrifield.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. A shot to first base and caught
라인
there to
드라이브로,
end the inning. So they go
라인 드라이브
quietly here in this
잡아내면서,
half inning. We're through 6 full. Tigers lead this one 3-0. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now.
예,
It
7회도
doesn't look very promising so
마운드
far this one as
올라오면서,
we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get
속으로
some base
계속 이어나오고
runners
있습니다.
and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Ball that
Yanked
down
the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. 1 man gone now for KC in the 7th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
지금 하다 보니까 2시간이 훨씬 넘었고요.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Reyes comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow
대구가
teammates.
좀 이제
0-1 the count.
안쪽으로 쏠렸는데
Pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Man, this
네,
guy's
투수다까지
really pitched
잡아냈고요.
well so far, attacking the strike zone,
커터.
and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for
바깥으로
Kansas City. Fastball well outside.
자, 투심으로
And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
예,
And
스트라이크
he struck him
삼진.
out, his 8th punch out of the ball game.
예. 7회까지 마무리하고 투수 교체돼서 6대0 승리
Well,
얻어냅니다.
baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their
이번
game,
경기가
and put the
저
losing streak
마지막
behind them,
투수
like
선발인가?
professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Detroit Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 90 earns win number 7 on the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Eric Skoglund is charged with number 16 in the loss column this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
7이닝을
For more,
던져서
make your way over to
피안타 2개,
theshownation.com.
그다음에 사사구
Kansas City, no runs.
2개 내주면서
1 error. They left 5 men on base.
주자를 내보냈지만 점수를 실점을 주지 않으면서 6대0 승리하게 됩니다. 한 경기는 할 수 있을 것 같은데. 잠깐만, 이 캡이 열려야 되는데 아직까지가 캡이 안 열리고 있고. 잠깐만. 예, 이렇게 한번 올려보겠습니다. 예, 이번 시즌
We are
선동열
under the lights as the
선발로
show gets you
마지막
ready
경기가
for
될 것
another
같고요.
edition of Major League
시카고
Baseball.
화이트
Ought to
삭스와
be a good one here
디트로이트
between the
타이거즈
Chicago White
예,
Sox
경기
and the
펼쳐지겠습니다.
Detroit Tigers. The Tigers have now won
시카고
5
화이트
consecutive
삭스
games. They'll aim to continue their winning
71승
streak next.
89패로 이제 제가 본 것 같은데
Number 90 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit.
팀에
What's your
맞지 않
take on him, Dan?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how
어울리지
about
않게
this? Batters are
성적이 좋지
hitting
않았네요.
under 200 against this guy for the year, so
예,
he's done a
성공전
good job against
12경기에
both righties and
12경기 나와서
lefties. And I'm looking for
7승
him to be
1패.
just as dominant in this one.
Up next for Chicago, Luis Robert. He's
1번
a guy
타자
hoping to finish strong in the
루이스
season's
로버츠.
final month.
예.
Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors.
2할 6푼 6리 25홈런 나쁘지 않는데
Comes set. Here's
25홈런이면
the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, Leroy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it.
바운드가 심해서
And a bit of a
좀
high
수비
throw
어려울
that
수도
time, no
있었는데
problem over there at first as
다행히도
they
아웃
record the
시켜냅니다.
out.
이번
Ready
타자
now for
닉
the White
마드리갈
Sox, Nick Madrigal.
2할 5푼 4리
Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Madrigal is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his and he'll
수비
lay out
좋았어요.
to make a spectacular catch.
파인
Wow.
플레이.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
이런 경기에는 정말 이겨줘야 되는데 이런
First
좋은
pitch
수비
on
나올
its
때
way,
이겨보지 못한 것
fouled
같아요.
away.
Come on, guys.
The 0-1 on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
3번 타자 요한 몽카다 2할 9푼 1리
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
2 high.
3-1. Jonathan Scope would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Line
플라이 아웃
drive to center field.
충분히 잡을 수 있죠.
Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
4번 타자 조나단 스쿱
Hey, we got no out.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
Fastball just
그렇구나.
misses. That's ball 1. On the season, Scope has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number.
홈런 27개
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
아,
Many
역시
guys fall
4번
victim
타자
to the
3번
breaking
타자네,
ball
그래도.
and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Man, when you're
네,
struggling at the
노마르
plate, that pitcher
맞아라.
smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And it's fouled away. Scope gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't
삼진.
connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. First swings for him in this one
6번
with a runner
타자
still at first and one
야스마니
gone.
그랜달.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
저 경기에서 3타수 1안타를
1-2 to the
했네요.
White Sox catcher.
The count is 1-2.
Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fouls
커트.
this one off.
자, 높은 볼.
That's ball.
That
안
misses, and we're
잡히네.
even at 2-2.
Hey, we got one out here.
그러면 밑으로.
Neither guy
야.
willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
그렇다면은 몸쪽 던지라고?
Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A
좋습니다.
great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's
엠브레오
fastball
거기.
middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Hey, 2 outs.
그다음에 커터. 아,
Liner
잠깐만.
in there for a base hit.
잠깐만 언제
And that
언제
runner will
언제
go no
일루에
further than second as there are two
주저하셨지?
aboard now.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
Eloy Jimenez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
네, 8번
Two
타자
down, runners at first and second.
엘로이 히메네즈.
And he falls behind 0-2.
자,
Now
투수
the 0-2.
바깥쪽. 아,
Popped him
오,
up.
먹힌
Castro
타구가
over
되면서
to his left.
네, 플라이 아웃으로
And
잡아냅니다.
that retires the side. So it's no runs on. At the plate, Danny Mendick. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's set. Here it comes. Try to bunt for a base
Oh,
hit here as he
gespotte.
gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, nobody away.
예, 9번 타자
Fly ball into
Danny
straightaway
Mendy.
left.
네, 플레이 저 좌익
Jones comes in a
우익수
few
플라이
steps
아웃인데요.
as he hauls it in for the first out.
하하, 자 이제
Into
다시
the box, Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1
타자들
after grounding out in his only
한
trip
바퀴
to the
돌아서
plate so far.
다시
Yeah, I
1번 타자로
understand that,
돌아왔고요.
Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider
높은
right
볼
there.
짚고.
It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
그렇다면은 커브볼.
Try again, 1-2. Now a swing and a miss
아, 예,
here as he's
좋습니다.
down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. At the plate, Nick Madrigal, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
오, 솔로 홈런. 예.
Stepping up now, Yohan Moncada from the stretch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Pitch is popped up. Candelario moving to his left, but it's the pitcher that makes the play, and there's 1 away now. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that means Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. No runs, 2
예,
hits,
전
and
게임,
no errors so
전
far for the White
경기에서
Sox.
4타수
And he moves it up,
2안타
1-1.
예, 쳤는데
2-1.
아, 볼.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
And it's
Oh,
2 balls and 2
strike.
strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for
삼진
both
가자,
pitcher
삼진.
and hitter. So Dan, what was your approach
Oh,
on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the
아, 저
strikeout here?
열받으면 하겠다고
Action
버리.
pitch right here, 2-2. Last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Jonathan Scope is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. Fouled off. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit,
어우,
Sanchez
수비.
dives. What a stop. Oh, but he beats it out.
아,
Nearly a
비록 이제
remarkable
저
play, but scored a
세이브긴
base hit,
하지만,
and the inning
예, 세이브긴
continues
하지만,
with 2 away.
그래도 수비
Yasmani
좋았어요.
Grandal
예.
is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's
오늘
1-0.
경기 이제 수비
hey, I
좋은
know the
수비를 많이
time runs at
보여주고
first right here,
있는데
but if the
예,
pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
이게 다음 시즌에 좀 많이 기대가 되는 예, 그런 모습이긴 합니다. 예.
And he fouls this one off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible out.
And he'll
와,
take it to
정말
the
수비
bag
좋았다.
himself for the out.
예. 지난 경기도 이제 그 좋은 수비 나온 경기가 예, 한번 예, 이기게 됐고요. 예, 이번 경기도
New
예,
inning set to
기대해
get
볼만 하네요.
underway. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. And the pitch. Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. In comes the
오늘
left
좀
fielder.
어이없는 수비가
He
한 두
gets
번
to
정도
it and makes the
나왔는데
catch for the first out.
그 이외에는 딱히 없습니다.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy
하나는
Jimenez.
이제
Strike
그
1 to start the at bat.
3루타를 내줬던 그 장면인데 예,
No runs, 3 hits. And
타구
no errors
방향을
so
예측하지
far for the
못해서
White Sox.
예,
Fielded cleanly.
3루타까지 내주게 됐고요.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
하나는 저 실책 그 주면서 이제 주자를 내보내게 됐던 건데 그 이외에는
Ready for another chance.
대체적으로
Danny
수비가 굉장히
Mendak flied
괜찮았습니다.
out in his first
예.
at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Throws him for
삼진.
strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They still. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder, Luis Robert. Right there for
커브볼이
strike one.
That's a
한
pitch he'd
가운데로
like to have
몰렸었는데
back. You're not going to see very
운이
many
좋았어요.
pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
He's
슬라이더.
set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
다시 슬라이더 바깥쪽. 잠깐만.
Hit back toward the mound.
아,
And this
이제
is gonna get on
바깥으로
through
이제
into center, a
유인구였는,
leadoff
예,
hit.
보내려는 유인구였는데, 스탁존으로
Dan, after
몰리면서
that base hit right
안타
there, he's got a
맞이 안타
6-game
주네요.
hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well.
이번 경기도 이제 그
6-game hitting
그
streak so
전전판,
far.
0 for 2 for him to this
비슷하게
point.
이제 한 점 차 승부라서 좀 위험한 경기입니다.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and
더블 플레이?
second. A double play.
라인 드라이브로
So
1회
here's Yoan
주자까지 더블 아웃
Moncada.
시킵니다.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see
여러모로
if he was going to come
수비에서
over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash,
운이
he
좋아요,
is,
오늘.
and this hitter's
이번
going to
경기.
adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And strike 3
이게
called as he says you got to be kidding
저,
me with the
저게
side
맞는
retired.
반응이지.
Nothing doing here for the
완전
White Sox.
볼인데.
They're down 1-0.
오늘 심판 덕도 많이 보네요. 이번 경기. 볼 되는 걸로 스트라이크 아웃 잡는 게 한 2번째네요. 이번 경기에서. 또 이렇게 해서 2점 더 득점을 내면서 정 3대0.
Yeah, Matty, and
그래서인지
hopefully he got it out of his
7회도
system.
다시 등판합니다.
Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away.
저거를 또, 저렇게 컷하는 것도 저 대단한데, 저거.
Here it comes on 0-2.
That's out.
이번에
Right guy,
안
right
주는구나.
spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
와, 저걸 또
Staying
컷해내.
alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Another 1-2 delivery. Just hung in there on that one.
Lucky he got a
어떻게
piece
치는
right
거지?
there. He was
아무리 파울을
definitely
하지만.
late on
와.
that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed
그래도
pitch.
삼진 잡아내고요.
Swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
삼진 7개째.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
1-1 the count.
거의 지금
Well behind that
91구째.
fastball. It's a swinging strike.
91구째이기
I
때문에
think it's safe to say he
아마
wasn't
이번
ready for
이닝이
the
마지막이 될 것
fastball.
같고요.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
다행히도 먹긴 타고.
Castro
자,
backs
플라이
up and
아웃입니다.
takes care of it. 2 away. Ready once again, Yasmani Grandal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Outside target here, and he hits it
다행이다.
for strike 1. And he watches a
커버
called strike at the knees.
좋았어요.
No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's
와.
locked the guy up with it.
To 1
역시
and 2 now.
게임은 게임이네. 그래도 저 원래 저
Bases
실제였으면
are
저
empty here with 2 men
일부러
out.
맞을 텐데 저거.
And it's fouled away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
실제로 이제 물론 이제 그 공이 그 몸쪽 다가오면은
Still
예,
even at 2-2.
반사적으로 이제 그 피하게 되는 건 맞는데
And when a guy starts leaving the
되게
curveball up,
정신력이
that's a
좋은
sign he's
선수들 같은
beginning to
경우에는
tire a little bit
그
out
공을
there.
일부러
He's
저
got to be able to get on
등을
top of that pitch. He's gonna
보여주면서
start getting
맞아버리죠.
hurt.
예.
Pulled toward right center field. Castro is calling for it.
예, 이렇게 저 투구수 100개 채우면서 7이닝까지 마무리합니다.
Still down.
예, 점수는 3대 0이고요. 예, 7회 말에 한 점 더 추가 4대 0이고요. 예, 예상대로 7회까지만 던지고 교체됩니다. 어우, 4점 더 추가했어.
You can just see
8대
that
0.
the confidence
오.
is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Tigers led this game from the third inning on and never
불교
wavered.
세레머니.
Number 90 earns his 8th victory of the season. Lucas Giolito is slapped with his 15th loss of the season.
시즌 8승
So
챙긴
that's a
건가요?
wrap here
예,
tonight.
8승째
For Mark
챙긴
DeRosa, Dan
건가?
Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
그래도 좀 이제 아쉽겠네요. 2경기만 더 채웠으면 2승만 더 채웠으면 10승 정도 된 것 같은데.
Here now is our final line.
어디 보자. 달력이 예, 이제 한 경기 남았네요. 예, 시카고 화이트삭스. 예, 시카고 화이트삭스와 마지막 한 경기 남았습니다. 저기 맨 마지막 달력, 예, 마지막 주 아니 마지막, 예, 일요일이죠. 27일. 예, 예, 이렇게 해서 마지막 한 경기 남았고, 이쯤에 뭐 예, 순위는 뭐 그렇다 치고, 예, 이게 누구식이냐. 오클랜드 아틀레티스인가? 아틀레티스 오클랜드 같은데. 그 다음에 뉴욕 양키스. 예, 뉴욕 양키스, 미네소타 트윈스. 그 다음에 또 누구지? 오클랜드 아틀레틱스. 이렇게 그 포스트 시즌 직행하는 것 같고요. 예, 또 저 뭐냐, 와일드 카드로는 템파베이 레이스와 클리블랜드 인디언스가 올라가게 됐네요. 예, 아메리칸 리그에서는요. 예. 그 다음에 내셔널 리그에서는 브레이브스. 여기 어느 팀이지? 모르겠는데. 무슨, 이 팀 뭐더라? 브레이브스? 이건 모르겠다. 그 다음에 시카고 컵스. 그 다음에 다저스가 역전했구나. 109승. 와, 109승 52패. 예, 내셔널 리그에서는 LA 다저스, 시카고 컵스, 그 다음에 무슨 브레이브스. 예, 이렇게 포토 시즌 직행으로 올라가고요. 그 다음에 와일드 카드로는 페드리스. 아, 샌디에이고 페드레스 같아요. 내가 봤을 때는 샌디에이고 페드레스. 아, 파드레스. 샌디에이고 파드레스 이렇게 된 것 같고, 그 다음에 내셔널스 내셔널스. 아씨, 신시내티인가? 신시내티 같은데. 이렇게 올라가게 됐습니다. 그 다음에 또 리드오프. 뭐 다른 선수는 다른 건 상관없고, 일단 수상자, 시즌 수상자가 그게 궁금하네. 나 신인상 받을 수 있을라나? 아, 안 되겠구나. 시카고 화이트삭스의 루이스 로버츠겠네요. 네. 루이스 로버츠가, 아까 전에 좀 홈런 25개. 야, 얘가 얘가 신인상 받을만 하네. 아메리칸 리그 신인왕. 예, 이 정도면 받을만 하지. 신인이 25개 홈런 치면은, 뭐, 충분히 받을만 합니다. 예. 그래서, 잠깐만. 아까 전에 봤는데. 아까 전에 본 것 같은데. 오타니? 아, 쇼헤이 오타니. 저기 보시면은 역대 이제 신인왕 수상자인데 가 보이는데, 2017년도 아론 주제 주즈 겠고, 2018년도에 그 쇼헤이 오타니가 이제 그 뭐지, 신인왕을 됐네요. 예. 쇼헤이 오타니가 신인왕을 2018년도에 받았네. 그래서 제가 알기로는 쇼헤이 오타니가 이제 그 투수 겸 타자로 알고 있어요. 예, 그래서 좀 그런데, 근데 여기 2018년도에는 그 타자로 나왔구나. 제가 알기로는 투수 겸 타자로 알고 있어요. 예. 저 뭐지, 그 투수 선발이 아닐 때는 타자로 뛰고, 이제 그 뭐라고 해야 되지? 예. 그 선발 때는 선발도 하고, 선발이 아닐 때는 타자로 뛰는 걸로 알고 있는데, 아, 제가 잘못 알고 있는 걸 수도 있겠네요. 예. 제가 잘못 알고 있는 걸 수도 있기 때문에. 이렇게 해서 시즌 종료됐고, 시즌 종료됐습니다. 예, 스물레드, 월드, 미네소타 트윈스가, 어, 이게 바로 진행으로 모르겠는데, 못 봤을 수도 있는데, 이번 시즌은 미네소타 트윈스가, 미네소타 트윈스가 이제 월드 시리즈 우승을 했네요. 예, 미네소타 트윈스가, 예, 우승을 차지했고요. 이 선수가 로빈슨 카노, 은퇴를 했네요. 예, 비오퍼. 예. 응? 너무 적은 것 같은데 금액이. 아씨. 그래도 이제 19살이니까 19살이니까 6년 후면은 25. 뭐 나쁘지 않지. 6년 계약. 25대 엄청난 이적료를 받으면 되는 거니까. 예. 6년. 6년 후면 있으면 5살. 예. 로켓 콜. 좋아. 타이거즈맨이니까. 예. 오케이.
An early winter check-in. New to the majors, this player's offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic.
잠깐만요. 아이고.
A grievance previously issued is readdressed.
예, 건너뛰도록 할게요. 예, 이거는, 그 뭐지? 개막전 6게임이기 때문에, 6경기이기 때문에. 자, 이제, 잠깐만, 이제, 로테이션이, 예. 뭐야, 왜 나 중앙 곁으로 내려갔어, 왜? 아, 이거 참네, 환장하겠네, 이것도. 뭐, 나쁘지 않지. 또, 금방 올라갈 겁니다. 예. 또 이제 중앙 곁도 재밌고, 예. 근데 확실히, 예. 그, 선발에서, 예. 그, 중앙 격투나 이제 마무리 투수로 이제, 가기가 어려울 뿐이지, 예. 다시 선발로 올라가는 건 쉬워요. 예. 능력치가 높아질수록 이제 선발로 가는 건 쉬워지기 때문에 예, 상관없습니다. 그다음에 타자들과 타자가 문제인데 지난 시즌하고 그렇게 차이가 없어 보이고요. 예. 그 선수 능력 수준 같은 경우에는 그렇게 작년과는 그렇게 차이가 없어 보이고. 예. 아 근데 왜 얘가 왜 저 뭐지 후보지? 벤치즈 왜 얘가? 포스도 왜 얘가 왜 벤치야? 거참 이상하구만. 야 10대 0. 아휴 이건 좀 아니잖아. 어? 아이쿠야.
Number 90 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 90.
와, 이번 시즌도 힘들란가? 잠시만 실례하겠습니다. 네, 시작하겠고요.
The next twin up, Max
아,
Kepler
야,
0 for 2 here to
6캔데
start the
10대
afternoon.
0이라고?
Right fielder. Max Kepler.
He's set and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. No outs, nobody on. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Right to him. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The batter.
Miguel Sano is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on
내가 좀
getting ahead on the
감독이
next guy.
그 계약하고 나서
And now a
감독이랑 얘기
fastball, but
잘못했나?
he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
2 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Rosario.
Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Donaldson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Popped up. Goodrum waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jorge Polanco. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. McCutchen is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
아마 이제 이렇게 보니까
Digging in once again, CJ Cron. 1 for 2
금방
in the
순발로
ball game
올라갈
thus
것 같기도
far.
하고요.
0-1
워낙
the
초반에
count.
갈렸기 때문에 지금.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1. A 2-ball, 1 strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Phillips is there, and he'll... Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the
6회에 잘
last inning.
마무리했고
Well, you don't see in this day
8회까지
too many
등판을
relievers
하고
going
있습니다.
multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Strike one to start the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Now at the plate, Luis Arias. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one's flared out toward left.
잡는다.
Coming on is
오케이.
McCutcheon. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number
스피닝
2.
좋은데 왜 저러지? 참.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for
하긴
strike
이렇게
1.
점수 준 거 보면은
Big
수비를
swing and a
부탁할
miss
수
at the
없어요.
fastball, and
네.
he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. (10-2) the final in this game. The Minnesota Twins used a nice 5th
7대2로
inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kenta Maeda gets the win on the
켄타
mound, his
마에다
first of the year, as he
8,
turns in
8이닝
8 strong
던져가지고
innings of work. Spencer
예,
Turnbull
선수가
permitted
됩니다.
6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap
아이,
for us in this one. Mark
하필은
DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi
저
Watney, Matt
쪽발이한테.
Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball.
A young major leaguer is confronted with a role change.
이거지.
The player will accommodate the team's request and surely earn their appreciation.
뭐야? 아 씨발. 나 마블이야? 허허 거참. 야 진짜 임창용 키우기 때는 그렇게 이제 저 뭐지? 선발로 뛰다가 이제 저 뭐냐 마무리를 안 시켜주더니만은 야 진짜 어떻게 이렇게 복이 없냐 재수가 없지? 씨. 참. 네, 이번 경기를 저 오늘 경기 마지막으로 할게요. 예.
Number 90 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 90.
예, 구원 투수로 이제 등판을 합니다. 이번 시즌. 예.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's going to lead things
뭐
off in their
괜찮습니다.
half of the
예,
ninth as
저
they try to
손동열
avoid
선수
the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course
한국
of the season,
프로야구에서도
it's bound to
그렇고
happen a few
이제
times.
일본
They've
프로야구에서도
just been
그렇고
overmatched
예,
by good pitching.
마무리 투수로도 이제 뛰어본 적이 있었기 때문에 그렇게 크게 문제가 될 게 없습니다. 예.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
근데 이렇게 된 이상 이번 시즌은
Here's
아예
another
그냥
0-2. Swing and a
마무리로
miss,
이제
and
했을
that'll get a
텐데
groan from the home supporters here. One away. Now here's the pitch.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Just missing here,
아,
2-0. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
야, 근데 재밌게
Hey, you
재밌네요.
want
예,
someone
저
sometimes to rattle the bat
이렇게
rack. But also
선발과
the guy on the mound's got to
마무리
eat too.
투수를
They're
이제
executing their
그
pitches out there. It's going to be
번갈아가면서
tough to
하니까
score some runs.
그 더블
2-2.
더블에이스도 이제 그 마무리 투수로 잠깐 왔다 갔다가 다시 선발을 뛰기도 했는데요.
And he fouls this one
메이저리그에서도
off.
지난 시즌 중간에 선발로 콜업이 돼서
Pulled
뛰다가
high in the air out to
이번
right
시즌
field.
초반에는
Waiting on it is
2021
Henniger.
시즌에는 마무리
And that's
투수로
the
시작하고
second out of
있습니다.
the inning. At the plate, James McCann, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's off the plate.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Last strike now for Cleveland.
That's
Outside
ball
and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
하긴 이번 시즌도 그렇게 좋아 보이지 않는데
One strike
마무리
from a
투수로
shutout. Here
뛰면서
it comes.
시즌을 빨리 마무리한 것도
Great take right
나쁘지
there. The last
않죠.
thing you want to do
시즌을
is be
빨리
called out on
진행하는
strikes
것도
to end the game.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
2021
Well,
시즌
just an excellent
첫
job right here, closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his
세이브
career. Got to start
기록하게
somewhere.
됩니다.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Detroit Tigers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tarek Skubal earns his first
2021
win of the
시즌
season
첫
as he
승이고요.
racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Number 90 records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line.
네, 방송은 잠깐만 어디 보자.
An agent checks in about a recent change.
뭐야?
The player seems okay with his new role, at least for now.
어쩌다 보니까 또 한 번 더 하게 되네.
Your
Number
attention,
90
please.
is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 90.
예, 두 경기에 나와서 0승 0패 1세이브 기록하고 있습니다.
Striding in for Oakland, Nick Ahmed. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it
삼진.
ends up breaking
좋아요.
into the zone for a strike.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Nick Ahmed is retired to kick off the inning. Chad Pinder is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into very shallow right.
좋습니다.
Waiting on it is Henniger. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's Robbie Grossman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Hammers it to deep right field.
Ranging back is Henniger.
And he
좋다.
tracks it down. And this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. The Tigers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Luke Farrell claims
이번 오늘 경기는 여기까지 마무리하고요. 잠깐 마무리 인사 마무리 이제 토크하면서 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 확실히 근데 얼마 이제 몇 경기 하지 않았는데 오히려 이제 선동열 키우기가 좀 재미가 있네요. 그래서 좀 이제 아무래도 좀 이제 길게 좀 이제 선동열 키우기 같은 경우에는 좀 오랫동안 이어갈 수도 있을 것 같고요. 좀 이게 아직까지는 이렇게 많은 영상을 저희 영상에 이제 많은 관심을 보여주시는 분은 별로 없으신데 차차 이제 나아질 거라고 믿으면서 다양한 방송으로 찾아뵐 수 있도록 노력하겠습니다. 요즘에 코로나 때문에 좀 이곳저곳에서 좀 확진자가 더 급격하게 또 많아지고 있는데 모두들 이제 몸 조심하시고 그 생활하시는데 불편함이 없도록 조심하시기를 간절히 바랍니다. 몸 건강하시고 오늘 밤도 편안한 밤 되시기를 바라면서 오늘 방송은 여기서 마무리 짓도록 하겠습니다. 네, 그럼 모두 좋은 밤 되세요.